Yo, what's going on, gamers? Today's gonna be a different type of video. As Derpy is in 1 day 5 hours, I'm gonna explain how to abuse it to the maximum potential. So let's get into it. All right, first thing I'm gonna talk about is the Inferno Minions. This video is dedicated to Iron Man players, but normal profiles also, this is useful to you. But Hypergolics, you want to fuel as many Hypergolics as you can, because double the output means more output, which is more chili pepper collection and everything. So this is what I have cooked up. I mined a lot of coal and I have 30 fuels worth, but I think 30 will be enough because I know the first fuel at least is 50% more. So it's a day and a half instead of just a day. I don't know if it's all the fuels, but I think it's just the first fuel. So I might not need more than 30 because I'm only fueling 10. If you're an Iron Man that are running Inferno Minions, make sure to run as many as you can. Mine the coal, it's so worth it, I promise you. You'll work towards a lot of the progress on the drops, and you get so many chili pepper collection. It's amazing. It's so worth. I wish I could do more than 10, but I was like lazy and didn't play Skyblock for a little bit, so I wasn't prepared to fuel more than 10. But really, honestly, if you're a normal profile and you can buy this stuff, fuel like more than 10, in my opinion. The next thing that's OP and derpy is a little thing called Hyper Catalyst. These are crazy. 4x for 6 hours. So if you have, I think it's 20 is last the entire cycle, basically. I think it's like 22, but 22 lasts the entire cycle. So if you get a lot of Hyper Catalyst, you will produce so much in this 5 day period. It will be crazy. I'm gonna fuel ice because like that's all I need right now on my profile. If you're Iron Man, you might need like pearls for term. You might need magma cube and blaze rods for blaze slayer crafts. You need a bunch of stuff. Maybe ice too. I'm fueling my ice minions. I'm gonna probably grind more hyper caddies. I have 22 for this bad boy. I might fuel more so I can max out and get my Yeti sword soon. It is a lot of effort to get these because you need to find drag lobbies and stuff and leech. And it does take a while, but I honestly think it's worth. And in my experience doing it last derpy, because I don't know if I'll do that much this derpy because I just need ice really. I don't have an issue waiting for ice. But if you're like time gated for like pearls or blaze rods or anything, I would recommend doing this. It might be too late now if you haven't already. I mean, try the last day and try to fuel it. Maybe during this like election too, because they last 6 hours, so you can fuel like each one for 6 hours and then try to get enough for the next 6 hours. Just do it like last minute, because the other fuel is terrible compared to like foul flesh and other stuff. It's not, since it's not 4x, it is legit laughable how terrible, because it's additive, it's not multiplicative. So last mayor election, I used like all my foul flesh, and the results compared to Hyper Catalyst were laughable. Like Hyper Catalysts are so much better. I mean, if you have foul flesh and you are not willing to grind hyper caddies, obviously use them, but I would just recommend hyper caddies, please. And finally, for derpy, I'm gonna actually talk about what to do during the election, not in just preparation for it and minion stuff, but foraging. Foraging is pretty annoying outside of derpy, I'm gonna be honest. I'm foraging 44. I might just wait for foraging update, but if you're like foraging 25, you can get to 35 very easily. You can either island forge or park forge. I mean, I would recommend park foraging if you're that low, because you're gonna actually need wood types probably at that point, like acacia birdhouses and stuff. But I would recommend getting all your stuff you need from foraging. Max out your foraging. Get the 5 wooden singularities for your annihilation coke. Get all your acacia birdhouses. Get all tier 11 minions if you haven't, because this is the best time to do it. I see people don't do that and they just play the game regularly. Just focus on doing this unfun stuff, because you have to do this unfun stuff anyway. Might as well do it when it's faster. That's my logic. It's pretty good. Alchemy is the next thing. Do alchemy, please, during derpy. If you're not doing it during derpy, there's no other time. You should only do alchemy 50 during a derpy, as it saves so many resources and money and everything. Just do sugarcane or gold. So simple. Please do it. Watching people get Alch 50 outside of derpy just hurts my soul. I give you a day, farm sugarcane or mine gold for enough. You can do a calculator on a Discord bot. Go on my server if you don't have access to one, but any server has a Discord bot. You can add all your like factors, derpy, all the factors, and see how many resources you actually need. Lastly, one thing that's buffed by derpy is dungeons. Cata XP, don't focus any on dungeons until you have Alch 50 or Forging 35, as those two skills are pretty important. In dungeons, you can do basically anytime, and it's not like a preferred dungeons. This is like only for specific players. Like for me, for example, I'm just gonna grind M6. M7 is like really hard and it's not even worth, in my opinion. I mean, maybe, but like I'm still Cata 48. I'm not even Cata 50 yet, so I'm definitely not doing M7. Depending on your progression of dungeons, you can do different floors. Like I would do like M3 if you're on the F7 stage, and that will just boost your Cata up a lot. Or even try F7 if you're pretty high Cata in F7 and don't have hype yet. But obviously get Foraging and Alchemy before doing that, as you can do F7 anytime. But the extra Cata XP is always nice. And lastly, friendly reminder, beacon fueled with your tier 6 fuel always. And if you don't have tier 6 fuel with just the power crystal, always during derpy, as extra boost that gets doubled is pretty nice in my opinion. And like all the special fuels, like you have flycatchers, minion expanders, all in your minions, free whales, you know, everything. Make sure you have everything on. Maybe if you really want to sweat it, do use the pets that buff those speeds too. Might be worth it, especially during derpy, you know what I mean? So I'll end it there. If this helped anyone, get a reminder on how to abuse derpy, as this can help your forging and alchemy level. This will be a nice XP boost for my Iron Man. And abusing the minion output is really OP for getting your progression. Like if you're waiting on pearls for Terminator or something like that, any of that scenario, any resource that you need desperately that you're time locked, derpy just mitigates, especially with hyper caddies. So make sure you get happy caddies on those minions, and peace.